Okay guys, so this is my very first video, so try not to be too hard on me or myself. But I've decided to do this after a long spate of trying to convince myself to actually do it in the first place, because I'm not sure whether it's worthwhile or you know, all those things that go through your mind. But anyway, most importantly, I'm here. So today I decided to do a deck reading on why are you currently going through what you're going through in your life. There has to be a purpose, and it's oftentimes something I also wonder as well. So there are 3 different stones that you can choose from. So one being, I believe this is aquamarine. I might be wrong. Please, if it's wrong, let me know. I can't remember. I bought this some time back, but I can go check it out. And this is citrine for deck 2, and number 3 would be blue calcite, I think. Also let me know if I got it wrong. I'm not an expert on crystals, but so there are 3 decks, so I'll put the timestamps in the description, and let's get started with deck number 1. So I've really gotten into the Rider deck. At first at the very start when I practiced a year ago, I was always a bit intimidated with this deck because I was so new, but I've really gone to really understand and feel comfortable with this deck. So I'm going to draw out some cards. Why Spirit, for the person that chose, or the people that chose deck number 1, why are they going through what they're currently going through? There has to be a purpose. Let us know what purpose it is. Okay. Oh. So we've got the 2 of Swords in reverse. Come on, Spirit. Please give us. Yep, we got one here. The Devil in reverse. She 2. The Knight of Wands in reverse. There's a lot of cards in reverse, to be honest. So what I'm seeing is that actually I think it's kind of interesting because it's reversed to me, but upright for you while you watch this. That is actually really interesting. I've never had it like this before. Like all in reverse. I feel I'm just called to actually see this in when it's upright, because that's how you guys are going to see it, and how I'm eventually going to see it. So I see there's some kind of confusion, or like I feel like self-deprecating. Sometimes not knowingly, or actually most of the time not knowingly, which I'm also guilty myself. And by doing this, it only stops you from what you actually need to achieve. And there's a Knight of Wands wanting to go straight right in to whatever. But I feel like what you're going through, right, you're actually the reason. I mean, I wouldn't say the reason, but you're actually stopping yourself. Like, you are the one who might be seeing things negatively or putting yourself down. And by stopping or trying to stop this kind of state of mind or mentality, you'll be able to progress further in life, or out of the situation that you're currently in. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I think you may get some clarification on this card here. Oops, whoa, wow, that was definitely a card. I feel like this one I'm supposed to read it up right here. Yeah, I just really feel that you're letting a lot of stuff get to you. And this has resulted in your downfall almost, or you being in that difficult situation you're currently in. And this is you, pretty much. That's how I see it, lying on the ground, defeated. And it's due to the negative thinking, so that's why that has to stop. Once that stops, then you can finally go for what you've been wanting for, the life that you want, or you know, the goals that you want to reach. Alright, so I don't know, I feel called to use the Goddess Oracle, so I'm gonna go and quickly shuffle that real quick and see what Goddess guidance that was meant to reach you today during this card reading. Okay, I'm gonna put it so you guys can read it. Okay, or rather I'll read it first. Nematona, I'm going with, the way her name is pronounced. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. Yeah, so apparently that's the suggestion by spirit for you to do. So you can either do this, actually I feel like it depends on each individual, right? Some are more comfortable with visiting a place of worship, but if that's not for you, it's about visiting a place of power. Like for me personally, I connect really well with nature, and that's just how it's always been, and it's what always comes out in my cards, is to connect with nature. So if that's something for you, you should go to that place that probably pops up in your mind right now to kind of zero in, or like, you know, have your time for yourself to meditate and maybe connect with the divine. And if you have some kind of altar, which is, I mean, sounds kind of like, you know, it doesn't really need to be an altar. It's more of like a place in which you can meditate and zero in with yourself or whoever you believe in, if that makes sense. So, okay, and I think, yeah, okay, I'll go for one more oracle deck for you, the universe deck. I feel I need to take this out and give you one last oracle card for your situation. Why is deck number one, people that have chosen deck number one, going through this difficult time? Okay, I got one. It says here, instead of praying for an outcome, I pray for the highest good of all. Yeah, I guess this is what is requested or encouraged. I guess more of a selfless kind of hope or intentions that you should set during meditation, or just like what you think really means a lot in your mind. Sorry for the traffic, I'm on my balcony. But yeah, so basically think not just for yourself but for others, and set intentions not just for yourself, but also think of everyone else in totality. So yeah, I would say that this would be deck number one. It's going to be fast and short because, well, this is my first time doing this. So I really hope that this would help you understand more what you're going through, and we'll move forward to deck number 2. Alright, so for deck number 2, let's get it started. I'm gonna just quickly shuffle this well, because I've used it for deck number 1. I will feature more decks in the future. I actually ordered a bunch that are currently being sent to me. I don't know why, but I felt like you guys were supposed to see this. The Hermit. Which is interesting because I've been watching a bit of the Hermit Tarot's readings. I feel called to actually put this down. So, upright for me. So, I feel like this deck, honestly you guys, your spirit guide is coming through more than the first deck. No offense to the first deck, but I already got one oracle card laid out, or like kind of popped out before everything else, so I'll show you guys that after. But yes, spirits, let us know why. Oh yeah, we got that. The purpose of why deck number 2, people that have selected deck number 2 are going through what they're going through. Okay, I got a couple. That's a bit much. I'm gonna put it. Sorry, give me a second. Okay. So what I'm seeing, right? I feel you're either a very, I think I keep getting withdrawn person. So you're, maybe it's because of the situation that you're currently in. I mean, also the pandemic, that you've actually distanced yourself a lot from opportunities, that you actually lost some here, but there are still ones that are standing upright. As you see, the cups here are still standing upright, and I feel that, I mean, it was unfortunate that you missed out on certain opportunities, but there are still those few that are still there. So, and you know what to do with this, I would say. I mean, by seizing those opportunities that are still there, you'd be able to be this majestic or high priestess, as you see over here, which I feel like is very comfortable, or very, I wouldn't say cocky, but like, you know, confident in her own skill and knows her skills and competencies. Sorry. Yeah, I feel like I really keep getting this feeling of assured, like very self-assured person, like how she's holding this scroll in her hands, like she really got it. She's got it all. I feel like you're beating yourself up because of certain missed opportunities. I just have this feeling of, you knew that you would have it in your hands, like those missed opportunities, but somehow you didn't go for them. let me just, you know, honestly, I would want to clarify on this Hermit. Why did, oh, Page of Pentacles. Okay. Maybe something more to clarify the Page of Pentacles. Yep, that one. Knight of Pentacles. There's too many cards, so I picked the first one. It's interesting because both of them are pentacles. Oh my god. Both of them are pentacles, and each of them have one pentacle that they're holding. So this one's in reverse. I mean reverse for me because I understand you guys have a different view. Missed opportunities. I felt that you guys were satisfied with what you had. You were satisfied, I would say, very satisfied with what you had going on already. But did you really have a lot? No, I don't think so. Because this one's it's upright and this one's in reverse. So, you know, yeah, I honestly feel that what you thought you had and was very satisfied with was actually not as great as you think it was. That's why this is in reverse. Alright, to clarify the High Priestess, the Hanged Man. Yeah, okay, I get it. I get the message. You guys were too sure. You guys were too sure about letting go of certain opportunities. But was it really meant to be that way? Probably not. And that's why it has left you guys kind of stuck. Really stuck. I mean, this is definitely not in a comfortable position to be in. Yeah, and then you have the Ace of Wands, which definitely just validate this two cards. Yeah, I'm really getting that you guys missed opportunities because of overestimating something or being overly satisfied or overly comfortable with what you had. Alright. Funny thing, I'm getting a headache, which I didn't get in the first deck. Alright, I think that's enough of the Rider cards. I'm maybe gonna give you some guidance. Oh yeah, so now is the part I can show you what actually popped out early on with the Goddess card deck. This one popped out for you guys just as I was about to start the shuffling of card deck number 2. This one just kind of like was left out from the deck and I didn't use it at all with the first deck. So basically you got Lakshmi, bright future, stop worrying, everything is going to be fine. And I feel like this really ties into the Hermit. I think this is your current situation, honestly, because of the mistake that might have happened with overestimating. And now what Spirit is saying is to stop worrying and everything will be fine. Just do what is within your means at this point of time with whatever opportunities that are still there. and everything will work out for fine, to be honest. I'm gonna like quickly pick a card from the universe deck, I would say. It doesn't universe, that's how when I bought it, it's called the universe. Spirit, please come through for deck number 2. People for deck number 2 that needs this message. Okay. I witness the darkness and call in the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Yeah, so I think we now know what's the reason behind why of what you're going through. And this also ties in with the Goddess card, actually. To let Spirit guide you back on the right path. And to not continue being in that darkness. Yeah, so that was it for your reading, deck number 2. Really hope this will help you in what you're going through right now, or better understand it and to move forward. Alright, now we're gonna go with deck number 3. So deck number 3, I think this is a good shuffle. Let's give this deck another good shuffle. Okay, so what do deck number 3 needs? What do deck number 3 need to know? Why are they going through the situation they're in? And I got called to see what was popped out there. Ace of Pentacles. For me, in reverse. Alright, something like pops out. Normally I do 3, but I noticed that it's re-explaining the first card here. So I see Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, let me just turn this around so I can see. I see like a farm, is what I'm getting from this imagery right now. And there's this, what's it called? This is called an arch. And in the arch you can see the distance, in the distance some mountains. I feel like there is unfortunately like trials and tribulations up ahead, even though what you see in your peripherals or in your short-term future, everything is really fine and blossoming and everything. But this is when it's upright though. Now it's in reverse. So what I'm getting is that the fruits of your labor or your work, your hard work is actually putting you in the right path, and due to how much tending that you did to get this here has set you up for the future. But then you have the world in reverse, which for me, the world is a very uplifting card, because it's like, for me, it's like a multitude of opportunities, of things that you can afford, you can finally purchase or like indulge in, but this time it's in reverse. clarify this, we have how many swords are there? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of swords. I like the way you see the way he's looking at the swords. It's like almost a suspicion. Okay. Spirit come through. Spirit come through. Okay. I definitely feel like you've had some sort of success. Definitely. Sorry, this is taking a bit longer than usual. Do you know what? I need another card to clarify this. I just feel like these two are so linked. See how everyone's fighting over, just fighting with each other, honestly, is how I'm feeling it. And the suspicion. I feel like you've always known that there would be people that would be jealous of what you achieve or will achieve. And once you've gotten it, you realize that you didn't really feel... It's funny because I had this message of the world come up yesterday. Because there's this map on my wall that I was just drawn to look at, this corner of the map that says the world. Sorry, this is a reverse. I feel like, yes, so what I was saying, that you kind of knew that people would be suspicious of your success, or like a bit jealous. I would say jealous. Yeah, jealous. And that's why even after achieving that, you don't feel satisfied, or you don't feel fulfilled. And the reason why you don't feel fulfilled even though you've achieved that success is because of people kind of harrowing you for that success, due to that success, when, you know, obviously they shouldn't be doing that. And it's interesting because I actually watched what's that lady called? Shanetta's Divine Tarot. She actually covered it in her recent live video on the fact that people should actually be happy for others when they achieve success, because that only will... That's just unhealthy when you do that, and you're toxic, or you're jealous of people that have already achieved success of their own. And the right thing to do is actually wait for their time, but these people do not wait for their time of success and be happy for others. Instead, they give them a hard time or make them feel guilty for achieving that success. So that's what I'm getting here. It's really unfortunate because I personally have gone through that several times over the smallest of like success that I've managed to reach. I'm so sorry for you to go through that, but I feel called to use the Archangel Oracle and see what message your angels or Archangel wants to give you. Oh, oops, too many. But the one that's right in front that pops out to me, it says, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. I feel like during this time, I'm just gonna show you that card real quick. You're thinking more about your loved ones that have passed on, and due to what you're going through, whatever it may be. And this is just reassurance to know from spirit that they're actually still there for you, and they see what's going on, and they shower you with the blessings from the other side. I'm gonna put it this way so you can see it. And the last deck is the Universe deck. I feel so in tune right now. Oh, okay, there we go. So this is a message for you. It says hope is the conduit for miracles. So in the end, I mean, we can't change people, right? But we can only hope. And the fact that we still have that hope is already an opportunity for miracles to actually happen, as opposed to not having hope at all and completely giving up. And letting these people or these forces or whatever you want to call it get to us, to our own what do we call it, like, we shouldn't let others destroy our happiness or our hope just because of the state of mind or what they've gone through in their lives. They will eventually see it later on. It's either in this lifetime, or, I mean, sad to say, some people only experience awakening or a rude awakening once they actually pass on to the other side. But yeah, I totally empathize with you, deck number 3, and I really hope that this has helped you some way or another to know that your loved ones are actually with you from the other side, and to continue having that hope. So yeah, thank you very much, you guys, for tuning in to this first tarot card reading for me on my channel. And if this has helped you, let me know, or give it a thumbs up, and I don't know, we'll see where this goes. Otherwise, I'm excited about card decks that I'm getting. And yeah, so stay safe, you guys, as always. Take care. Bye.